Well, hello! Welcome to my living room. Hey, I have been asked actually by a few people. In case you don't know, I'm Karen Mason. Just in case you didn't know. But I've been asked by a few people about what happened to my little light curtain behind me. Well, it's it's kind of a lot of work to put together. And I have to stand really tight up against it because otherwise it will go flying back. And I just kind of like a little bit of freedom. So that is why I know I will get back to it. I will learn how to sing in a very small area. And like this isn't small enough. But I will learn that and probably have that little light curtain back at some point. I'm so glad you're here. Hopefully you are here. And I thought I would just start with the music. This was an old arrangement that Brian Lasser did for me. This was a big past week. Piano Bar Live, which is Scott Barberino and Tony Javed, went to, virtually, to Chicago. And so they asked me to be part of it because I grew up in Chicago. I wasn't born in Chicago, just FYI. I was born in New Orleans. I am a Southern girl, Midwestern, Catholic. Wee! But they asked me to be part of it. So I got a chance to see a lot of the Chicago people that are, old pals and new ones along the way. And it just reminded me of Brian and meeting him, all those stories about meeting Brian. And, my life changed when I met him. Totally changed. And so it's kind of nice to go back and revisit some of the old arrangements he did. And the other thing is, thanks, Monica. Thank you so much. Sean Moninger calls this my happy sweater because it's sequiny. I feel good. The other thing that happened was, and that's why I wanted to do this as not a tribute, but it just inspired me. On Sunday, this past Sunday, was the 32nd anniversary of the opening night of Jerome Robbins' Broadway. Hard to believe it was 32 years ago. I was not part of the original company. I was a replacement for the Tony winner, Debbie Gravitt. And, to hear all of these phenomenal dancers, these phenomenal talents, talk about their experience, it's just, it is so much fun and such an honor to be part of this family of Jerome Robbins. They had 6 months of rehearsal. 6 months. That was just most of the company. 6 months of rehearsal before they had their first preview. And so there is a very special bonding there. I've always wished I had been a dancer too. I love singing, but boy, to be able to express yourself physically like that has got to be remarkable and so beautiful. I feel very lucky that I got a chance to watch all of those beautiful dancers. So I wanted to be inspired to do all these songs that have the word dance in them. And it wasn't too hard to find. I guess dance is, rhymes with romance, and there's a reason for it. So let's just get this party started, shall we? All right. I don't want to kiss or hold your hand. If this world there's nothing I would rather do, 'cause I'm happy just to dance with you, to dance with you is everything I need. Before this dance is through, I think I'll love you too. I'm so happy when you dance with me. If somebody tries to take your place, let's pretend we just can't see his face. There is really nothing else I'd rather do, 'cause I'm happy just to dance with you, to dance with you is everything I need. Before this dance is through, I think I'll love you too. I'm so happy just to dance with you. In this world there's nothing I would rather do. I've discovered I'm in love with you, 'cause I'm happy just to dance with you. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, well, you haven't heard it yet, Richard Edgecombe. Amanda McBroom is next. That was a Beatles song, believe it or not. Happy just to dance with you. I don't wanna kiss or hold your hand. That. The next one is Amanda McBroom. And this is for you, Richard Edgecombe, because I know you love Amanda, and he's got impeccable tastes. You would take me in your arms and hold me tightly. We would move across the floor as smooth as glass, and everyone would stare, whisper, what a perfect pair. And we knew somehow that time would never pass. And I promised you that children wouldn't change things. And you told me you would want me till you died. There was love and there was laughter, and the words forever after. And neither of us thought we were telling a lie. Whoops. You know, I knew this was going to happen. Okay, great beginning. Wrong lyrics. I could not have gotten out of that one. So bear with me while I sing the correct lyrics. You'll love the beginning again. All right, shall we? Shall we? Ah. Oh dear. You would take me in your arms and hold me tightly. We would move across the floor as smooth as glass, and everyone would stare, whisper, what a perfect pair. And we knew somehow that time would never pass. And I thought that we could stay this way for always. We were partners in perpetual romance, in the kitchen, in the hall, for no reason there at all. We would catch each other's eyes and we would dance. And I promised you that children wouldn't change things. And you told me you would want me till you died. There was love and there was laughter, and the words forever after. And neither of us thought we were telling a lie. Now the dreams and all the days that held such promise seem to fade away like buzzers in a trance. As we live the day to day, we get lost along the way, and somehow we've forgotten how to dance. Why can't I just accept that things are changing? Open up my hands and let them go. But the pieces of my heart keep rearranging, and something deep inside me keeps on saying no. I want them back, the days when everything was possible, before we settle down to comfortable despair. To remember what romance is, making love and taking chances. But most of all, I wanna dance. I wanna dance. Hey, don't you want to dance? Well, a rocky beginning, but oh, thank you, Richard. Miss you. You know, right about now, I'm starting to get to the point. Oh, my sister. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, who just celebrated a birthday last week. Well, this week, actually. Last Tuesday. I don't know what I was going to say, but it doesn't matter. Let's just sing some more. Okay. This arrangement was done by Christopher Denny and Barry Kleinbort, and is a goodie. Oh, no, that's not gonna be. There may be trouble ahead, but while there's moonlight, music, and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. Before the fiddlers have fled, before they ask us to pay the bill, and while we still have a chance, let's face the music and dance. Soon we'll be without the moon, humming a different tune, and then there may be teardrops to shed, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. Soon we'll be without the moon, humming a different tune, and then there may be teardrops to shed, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance, dance. Let's face the music and dance. Yee! Oh, I love that. I love that arrangement. Class. Hi, Max. How you doing? Thank you, Laura. All right, so on with the dance stuff. This was an arrangement that Chris and Barry did for the show that we did at Birdland Theater called The First Time. Hi, Rick. You were there. Thank you, David. Yeah, you know, I love working with Christopher Denny and Barry Kleinbort. We not only have a great deal of fun, but they come up with some brilliant arrangements, and then I get to learn them. By the way, speaking of which, you know, we're still not probably going to be in a club for a while. And yes, we're all surviving. But if you can make just a little bit of a donation, anything from $5 to $500. If you make a donation for $500, you can dictate what I will sing next week, and I will buy you a martini the next time we meet. But if you can, that would be great. Please, I'd love to give some to Ruby, my beautiful producer. Boy, she is remarkable. Yay for Ruby! Producer to the stars. And also, I'd like to give some money to Chris and Barry. We meet every couple of weeks to do some new music. And also, if I have something left over, to make it to make a little donation to the Actors Fund, or to Broadway Cares. You know, gotta support my fellow performers here. This has been a hard time, right? I mean, it's a hard time for everybody, but for the arts in particular, live performing, it's been tough. We've all found ways to survive. I mean, this has been my survival job, right? And thank you all so very much for coming and sharing it with me when I get to do it every Thursday. You know what, Nancy? Actually, we are going to make another album. We're in the process of doing that right now. We have tracks that we had done from for the first time show from Birdland. And we just need to finish it. We have that in that and a brand new video we're going to be doing of one of Paul's songs. And yeah, we got some big things coming up yeah, we need a new CD. We need a new one. We need a new one. This arrangement was from that the first time show that we did it at Birdland. And it was basically a lot of songs I had never sung in public. And this was one that we all loved, just love this song. It's an old song, and I remember hearing it so long ago and loving it. So we brought it back. Nope, that's wrong. That's right. There we go. I saw you last night and got that old feeling when you danced in sight. I got that old feeling the moment you danced by. I felt a thrill, and when you caught my eye, my heart stood still. Once again, I seem to feel that old yearning, and I know the spark of love is still burning. There'll be no new romance for me. It's foolish to start for that old feeling. You were completely forgotten, just an affair of the past. Then suddenly something happened to me, and I felt my heart beating oh so fast. I saw you last night and got that old feeling when you came in sight. I got that old feeling the moment you danced by. I felt a thrill, and when you caught my eye, my heart stood still. Once again, I seem to feel that old yearning, and I know the spark of love is still burning. There'll be no new romance for me. It's foolish to start for that old feeling is still in my heart. God, isn't that a gorgeous song? Thank you, Diane. Yeah, thank you, Cheryl Ann. Yeah, that was an old song. The first time I heard it, it was like, I saw you last night and got that old feeling. So, that's a remarkable redux of it. Christopher Denny, Barry Kleinbort, they are amazing people, amazing talents. Ah, thanks, Tony. Thank you. I'm so glad. Thank you. So, when I was in Jerome Robbins Broadway, I had one, you were part of, it was an ensemble, 62 people in this company. It probably will never happen again. 61 dancers and me. And I got to do Mazeppa and understudy a few things and be in Bathing Beauties and a few other things on stage, but mostly I got a solo. And the solo song was an old song called Mr. Monotony. And I loved this moment. I mean, come on, who doesn't love a solo moment? And this was not just a solo moment. Oh, yeah. Carolyn Gore was in the show too. She was one of the swings. There were what, 10, 11 swings? And they, oh my God, the stories that they have about doing the show. How do you do that? It was number after number after number. All the highlights from everything that Jerome Robbins had ever choreographed. So I don't know exactly how many numbers there were, but it was a lot. And they danced like crazy. It was non-stop. So for a swing who covers all of the people who might be out that day, they had particular tracks that they covered. But still, it's amazing that they all are not certifiable at this point. Because that is a lot of covering. Well, this was the song that I got to sing. Now, imagine, if you can, not behind me, imagine if you can, I'm standing in front of a black velvet curtain in a black velvet dress. Ooh, tight, tight, tight. Low cut, hair up, in a pool of light, and sang this next song. Playing on his slide trombone in a perfect monotone, he was known as Mr. Monotony. Any pleasant interlude that would bring a change of mood didn't go with Mr. Monotony. Sometimes he would change the key, but the same dull melody would emerge from Mr. Monotony. Folks for miles would run away, only one preferred to stay. She would come around and say, "Have you got any monotony today?" They were married, but we find that she quickly changed her mind. She grew tired of Mr. Monotony. Round the neighbors it was known, while he played on his trombone, someone played with Mrs. Monotony. From another village came a snappy clarinetter. She heard him play and right away she liked him better. 'Twas the end of Mr. Monotony. There's a moral to my song. Trombone players don't last long, and it's right to do them wrong when they've only got monotony to play. And it's not any monotony that's gay. Don't stay. Just say, haven't got any monotony to was my solo. Thanks, Stearns. Thank you, Garrett. Oh, thank you all. I love doing that. Actually, Robert LaFosse said he wished he had been able to stay to see me do it because he left the company about a couple people left at a certain point. They had been doing it a long time. And yeah, so anyway, what a beautiful show that was. What a beautiful reunion that was. Magnificent people. Magnificent. They should do a documentary about all of that. A real long documentary because the stories are phenomenal. Thank you all for coming and sharing this Thursday with me. I will be back next Thursday at 5 o'clock Eastern Time with some new music. And if you can, again, make a little donation. If not, we'll see you next Thursday, all right? Please show up. Let other people know. They can come and share the music with us. Let's face the music and dance. This next song is for you. Well, I really appreciate more than you will know your sharing this past year almost with me on Thursdays. And it's kind of kept my sanity. Listen, we've all had problems. We've all had issues. And we've been together through a lot of it. So we will keep wearing masks. Stay safe. Please stay safe. More than anything, stay safe. And know that there is a woman in Jackson Heights, Queens, who is very appreciative for you showing up on a Thursday. This is for you. Oh, before I go, I wanted to say hello to my family. Aside from my sister Kathy, my nieces are Stephanie, Tori, and Katie. My sister Kathy and Kim. My brother-in-laws Tom and Jay. My nephews-in-law, Andrew and Jeff and Cole are my nephews-in-law. And my great-nephews and nieces, let me start with Brody and Bronte, who live in Australia, and outside of Chicago, and hopefully we'll be able to see each other soon, are Lincoln, Maya, and Mac. I adore that you join me every week, and it means the world to me. So this is for all of you. You and I will travel far together. We'll pursue the highest star together. We'll be happy as we are together. We may never get to heaven, but it's heaven at least to try. You and I are going on together till the time we have is gone together. Watch the evening drawing on together, growing older, growing closer, making memories that light the sky. Time can make, that only love can make, that only we can make, you and I. Growing closer, making memories that